Good morning, Facebook family and my faithful, loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday, May 2nd, 2017. And there is a interview that's making the rounds with our President Donald Trump. He is the President of the United States now, you know. Unfortunately. And I'm just going to read what he wrote. President Donald Trump is questioning what he said during the interview, rather. I'm going to read what he said. President Donald Trump is questioning why the Civil War could not have been avoided and says Andrew Jackson could have prevented it had he been in office a little later. Comments that immediately drew fire Monday from Democrats who charged the president was ignoring slavery. People don't realize, the Civil War, if you think about it, why? This is the question Donald Trump was asking. He felt like had Andrew Jackson been a little later, you wouldn't have had the Civil War. So, had Andrew Jackson been a little later, you wouldn't have had the Civil War. He was a very tough person, but he had a big heart. Trump said in the interview with the Washington Examiner, Zito? Salena? I don't know. He was really angry that he saw that what was happening in regard to the Civil War. He said there's no reason for this. Now, this is what he said, President Andrew Jackson said. Now, Andrew Jackson died in 1845, 16 years before the Civil War began. So 16 years before the war began, how Andrew Jackson can possibly have stated. We have to wonder, little tidbit about Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson, he died in 1845, 16 years before the Civil War. He owned 150 men, women, and children that were slaves. So Andrew Jackson was a proud slave owner. We all know the main reason the Civil War was started is because of the attempt to abolish slavery, which is why the war raged on, which is what the Civil War was all about, basically. Donald Trump has got to be the dumbest president of the United States that we've ever had. Got to be. He's winging it on his own with these types of insane comments. He has no assistance from anyone to stop him from. Most presidents, when they're having an interview, they're briefed about what the questions will be, what to comment on, what to say, how to speak. Donald Trump is just doing his own thing, which is a good thing. Because we can see just how ignorant this man is. I've always thought Donald Trump being president would be very entertaining, and I was correct. This is going to be one of the most entertaining presidents we've ever had because Donald Trump was an entertainer. The vast majority of people who voted for Donald Trump got to know him on his television show called The Apprentice. It's kind of shocking. A man with no political experience was able to land the presidency of the United States all based upon a stupid TV show. That's how he won. He didn't win this upon his great intelligence or business ideas. Those people voted for him because they saw him on a television NBC series, the TV show The Apprentice. And these people felt that he would be a great president of the United States. And so we're stuck with this fool until whatever happens to him. I can imagine we're probably going to be stuck with him for the next 4 to 8 years. That's a tough one, ain't it? 4 to 8 years we will be stuck with Donald Trump. You got to have a drink on that one. We're going to be stuck with this man for the next 4 to 8 years. And we have to listen to the ignorance. There's these hilarious statements that he makes daily. But this is who they voted for. That's something when Hillary Clinton lost that night and Donald Trump won, I sat there in shock for about 5 seconds. And I realized I knew he was going to win. You can just look around this country and talk to people and you automatically know what's going on with the mentality of most Americans. They are dumb as a box of rocks. If anybody thinks Donald Trump is going to change their situation, financial situation, job situation, whatever's going on that they voted for him for, they got another thing coming. So it's going to be very interesting to sit back over these next 4 to 8 years. God forbid 8 years. But we stuck with him for the next 4. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. This man is stupid. He's dumb. He's retarded. He may even be senile. But we're stuck with this man. Yeah. The dumbest president that we've ever had. You have to wonder. I can imagine the people working in the White House with him. I probably wake up every day with a severe headache. And they say, this man is really stupid. They have to go deal with this fool. As they're probably trying to get him to stop all these foolish statements. These dumb comments like about Andrew Jackson. I mean, it's kind of shocking that this man doesn't understand why the Civil War took place. Why he didn't want to acknowledge because it took place because of slavery. And you just have to wonder. So everybody's kind of like fighting him, but it's not. They're all trying to. A lot of politicians are coming forward trying to correct this or call him out on what he stated. What good is that going to do? Yeah, call him out. We know he's stupid. The people who voted for him knew he was stupid. They didn't care. There were warnings after warning after warning after warning about do not put this man in this position. But they did it anyway. And here we sit stuck with the dumbest president we have ever had. Makes George Bush look like a damn intelligent man. You know, I would have never thought after we had President Barack Obama that we would slip this low. I just didn't see it coming. I remember when Donald Trump was attacking President Obama about his birth certificate a few years ago when President Obama was in office. And it was this huge thing taking place. And I think it was at that point that those people these ignorant people who voted for Donald Trump, began liking him, I guess. Or seeing him as a political person because he was calling President Trump, saying he was saying that President Trump wasn't born in the United States, that his birth certificate was something he started. I mean, I don't even know what to say. But I know we're stuck. Well, the dumbest box of rocks in the White House. That might even be disrespectful to a box of rocks. But we're stuck with this man. And we're going to be stuck with him for the next 4 to 8 years. I pray and hope it's just for 4 years. But I have a sneaky suspicion he's going to get 4 more years from these idiots who voted him in office. Unless something catastrophic take place so bad that they say, oh shit, we got to get rid of this fool. But he said enough already. He's done enough. Now, I don't think he's done enough just yet. He got a little bit ways to go before people really start to question. We just have to see how the rest of this year plays out. Well, the next 3.5 years. We got today is just the 5th month of the year, so he ain't even been in office 6 months yet. In fact, they just said he was at 100 days. His first 100 days in office. This is it's shocking. I'm kind of speechless this morning because I'm like, I've been reading this stuff and I was like, wow, this man is really stupid. And people voted this fool into office. It's just shocking to me. They really went to the polls and said, this man is the best man for this job. And now, so here we sit stuck with this dumbass fool. Anyway, enough of this foolishness. But let's just see what happens over the next 4 to 8 years. Prayerfully, it will just be 4. But I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to be stuck with this man for 8 years. It's going to be a travesty. It's going to be horrible for the United States, but we'll see. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. Do you think Donald Trump's the dumbest president we ever had? I would love to hear your opinions on it. Those of you, did you vote for him? I voted for Hillary. Even though sneaky suspicion Hillary wasn't going to make it because I knew Donald Trump was going to win this office. I knew it. I was correct. I had predicted it. Anyway, if you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. Look forward to reading your comments. I'm out of here. Today, again, is Tuesday, May 2nd, 2017. Go out and do something productive with your life. I'm sitting here to drink some more coffee and go my ass to the gym and do something productive with my life. And I'm out. Bye. Enjoy your day.